all you need to know. The Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business.
Brought to you by Small Cases. Invest in ready-made portfolios created by professionals.
Good morning and welcome to this daily morning podcast from Bloomberg Quint. I'm Neeraj Shah, filling in for Alex Matthews for the day. Let's get started. The big news. India's credit ratings outlook was cut to negative from stable by Moody's Investor Service on concern that the government won't be able to help the stunted economic growth. Moody's cited a growing debt burden and the government's struggle to narrow the budget deficit. The rating company affirmed the nation's foreign issuer rating at Baa2, the second lowest investment grade score. William Foster, Vice President of Moody's Sovereign Risk Group, wrote in a statement that the financial stress, especially in the rural areas, and low job creation calls into question how effective the government is in addressing the economic sluggishness. What adds to the bad news is India's net direct tax collections, which for the first 7 months of the current fiscal year grew only 2.7% year-on-year against the projected target of 17% annual growth in FY20. The net direct tax collected between April and October stood at 5.2 lakh crore rupees. To put this into perspective, the government expects to collect 13.35 lakh crores in direct taxes this year. All of this may have an impact on the stock markets, but what might come as a bit of a relief is what's happening on the global front. Stocks rose to record highs on Thursday in the US after the world's two largest economies agreed to remove existing trade tariffs. Kellyanne Conway, senior White House advisor, also said that President Donald Trump is anxious to sign the deal. The negotiations are ongoing and a time or place for any signing of the pact is yet to be determined. But this news sparked a huge rotation into equities and out of bonds because the 10-year Treasury yield in the US had its biggest upward move since the day after Donald Trump was elected. It was trading at 1.95% from about 1.81% in the previous session. The Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed about 182 points or 0.7% to northwards of 27,670 odd levels, and the Nasdaq hit intraday highs as well. The Asian stocks are taking over that optimism. The last time I checked, the Nikkei started off at least 0.5% higher. We wrap up with an update on the political situation in Maharashtra. The wait for the new government continued on Thursday with the BJP not staking claim and an aggressive Shiv Sena staying firm on the rotation of the chief minister's post. Sena President Uddhav Thackeray was reportedly quoted as saying that the Amit Shah-led party should approach him only if it is ready to give the Sena the CM's post. There seems to be a deadlock that refuses to budge. Time will tell. The next couple of days will tell us if indeed there is some headway that the two parties managed to reach. It's a wrap on this podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you could listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma. Or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.